Beautiful signs, beautiful weather, spring is coming. Welcome to our Winter All Sports Banquet. As you know, my name is Don Hayes, I'm the athletic director here at Northeast. I'd like to make some introductions. I'd like to formally introduce and thank our school committee for all the resources they gave. And it's hard to fathom some of the things that's going on. But in a year and a half, we're going to be in a brand new building with brand new facilities. And I appreciate the effort in what everyone's doing in those difficult times right now. I'd like to thank our administration, Mr. David DeBarry, Ms. Tracy O'Brien, our assistant superintendent, for all the support they give, and again, giving me the resources, and you guys the resources, to fund and run our programs. I'd like to thank and introduce our principal, Mr. Rich Barton, who's over there in the corner there. I'd like to thank Mr. Mezikowski for all his help with all the athletics and everything that goes on. I'd love to introduce our trainer, Ms. Danielle Martin. Where is she? I know it seems repetitious, I say it all the time. Danielle is the hardest working person in here during the athletic season. Thank you so much, Danielle. I'd like to introduce someone very special, returning to work. Very happy to have her back, our photographer, Diane. She's very special. See? She loves Northeast. She's a wonderful woman. We miss her. Thank you, Diane. Brief description of, I'm sorry, I almost forgot. I also want to thank the culinary department for preparing the snacks and sandwiches for after the awards. They do a great job. I always love, when I first started, a lot of times they used to have a banquet and they didn't have any sandwiches, they didn't have any food. And like the first team that got an award, you'd see them all leave. And everyone left after they got their awards. By the time the last team was there were around 8 people there. So I hated that. So one of the reasons why I offered food is, especially because our student athletes, most of them stay here from 2:30 to 5:30. They don't go home to eat. So I want to give them something to eat. I want to give you guys a little snack. So thank you all for coming. I know it's a difficult time for everyone right around supper time, but I think our athletes warrant the attention and all the kudos they get. Brief description of what the night will encompass. The concept of being a complete student athlete. What makes a good student athlete? Being a leader in the class and on the field. Making a commitment to your team. The support that we all get and the support that we reciprocate to others who need it. The people in our life that support us. Our athletes have a difficult time. It's a little more difficult than the traditional comprehensive high school, as you all know. These kids are coming in on, especially freshmen and sophomores, are coming in on buses. Right now, it's really difficult for parking. So they're starting their day 6:30, 6:45, and by the time sports are over, they're getting on another bus at 5:30, 5:45, 7 o'clock, getting home at 8:30, 9 o'clock, with the same academic expectations as Wakefield, Revere, Winthrop, Reading, North Reading. And they're doing it in grand fashion. They're doing a great job. The commitment level is something we all got to work on. We want that commitment level. We want the leadership both in the classroom and in the school. But our athletes, our student athletes, do a tremendous job balancing both academics, athletics, and representing our school, because they do it in a great way. I'm so proud of the school. I'm so proud of our student athletes. I'm proud of our coaches. I mean, everyone works so hard. You should see them on a field. You should see them, when you're not there for other sports, how they participate. So, I mean, thank you to the student athletes. Give them a hand. And also, our coaches. Our coaches work tirelessly. They're great role models. Thank you to the coaches and players. Thank you. Tonight we celebrate as a school community the success of our Northeast athletes, and let us remember what success in athletics is. Learning skills for after graduating, becoming members of a team and a family, understanding what hard work is all about, understanding that things in sports don't always work in our favor. We learn to handle adversity, we learn what grit is, and we work through it. We never quit. Based on those factors, everyone here is a success. Wins and losses matter, we will all agree, but the life lessons that we learn far outweigh the wins and losses. We've had, and you're gonna hear numerous stories about some great individual accomplishments, some outstanding accomplishments, some great team accomplishments. That's great. I'm so proud of those accomplishments. Those are accomplishments that our athletes are going to take with them for the rest of their lives. Banners in the gym, those are memorable. They're great. But as my coach told me once, you might remember the kid who sat next to you in geometry class or history class, but you never forget your teammate, the person who lined up next to you, the person on the hockey line, the guard next to you on the basketball court, the person in the medley in swimming. Those are memories that last forever. And that's what makes athletics so important. People often think that it's just the competition. It's the life lessons that our athletes learn. And they carry it out. And you know, a lot of you guys might be graduates here, alumni. You know what happens after graduation. You bring that work out. You bring accountability and discipline and respect with you on the jobs. And that's what makes this school so special. So, again, I want to thank you, and I want to say, I'm so happy, as you know, to be part of this school. 23 years now. All right, with that, I'm going to give out the first set of awards, and it goes to the girls hockey team. This was the first year our girls hockey team co-opted with Banquet. Unfortunately, the coach was unable to come, but she did send me a text message. Let's see how coordinated I am. If I can read, hold it up, and talk at the same time. I was one of those guys that had a hard time walking and chewing gum at the same time. All right, as the 2024-25 hockey season concludes, there is so much to be proud of. This group showed up each day, worked hard, and competed at a very high level. This season was a great success, and I am so proud to have had the opportunity to work with this team. A huge shout and thank you to our senior Liv Skillings for leading the group with so much pride and determination. You will be missed so much next year. We will be back next season more determined than ever. Good luck to all athletes participating in the spring sport. Due to the difficult circumstances they had, before they used to play right with Wakefield, there was more transportation available. I thought it would be great to recognize all 6 girls who were on that team and give them a special achievement award. So if the girls hockey team, Liv, Cassie, Abby, Sarah, Gabby, and Isla can come up here, I'd like to give them an award, please. All 6 of you are here. I'm so proud of you guys. Here's one for you. Congratulations. Congratulations. Don't leave, we're going to take a picture. Thank you. Congratulations. Thank you. Thank you. Great. Come over here. Come over here. Let's take it.
Podium?
Thank you, girls. At this time, I'd like to introduce our girls basketball coach, Mr. Al Turco. His assistants, Mr. Secor and Mr. Adams.
Good evening. I want to first thank everyone in admin, thank Coach Heers, thank Danielle, the trainer, my fellow coaches, Bruce and Kevin, and most importantly, all the parents and players who make this all possible. This season, we were obviously kind of in a rebuild year. We were working really hard. We had only 2 seniors, but they played their hearts out. And I think in 2 years from now, we'll have 10 seniors. And we even had a freshman who scored over 100 points. So it's all coming together. And even, as I said, even though we were in that kind of stage, that's not to say that there wasn't tremendous effort and achievement that's worth recognizing, and that's what we're about to do. First of all, there's a player who was a leader on the court, a leader off the court, probably our best defender, and our leading scorer. I can't think, is there anything else you do? I mean, I don't really know. So I'm going to call this the all-around award for a player that I've got to know over the last couple of years, who really held things together for the team and was a great role model, Sam Jackson. Come on. Odd to see Coach behind me, I know. All right, the second award is going to go to our other senior, and I'm going to call this award the Versatility Award, because this senior really, on the year before, was playing her role, was a three-point shooter, was a wing, did that fantastic. But she was called upon to play high post, low post, run the baseline, cover the other team's bigs, step in to be point guard, break the press. Every single thing that you could expect a basketball player to do, this player did. They know who they are. I think they can probably understand. Z, come on up. Z, come on up.
Good evening, everyone. Hi, my name is Amy Rooney. I'm an English instructor here at Northeast, and this is my second time coaching cheerleading here. The first was way back in 2011 to 2012, and then I was invited to come back this season, so I just want to thank the administration, Principal Barden, and Don Heers for their support, Russ Mezikowski as well. It's been a really wonderful experience coming back to coaching at Northeast and getting to see the girls and their families in another light. So it's been a wonderful experience, and I could not have done it without my assistant coaches. I have here Miss Brooke Brennan, a Northeast alum, and also a former Northeast cheerleader. And my other assistant coach, Haley Doyle, who's not here this evening. Both of these young women are fabulous, and I've learned very quickly that with athletics, you need a village to survive and make it to the finish line, and so I could not have done it without these young women, and I really appreciate all their support. And I'd just like to speak to the nature of cheerleading briefly. It's such a unique sport because not only do these girls train and learn their own set of skills and at times, perform or compete, but in the winter season, they're also tasked with supporting other Northeast teams. So we cheer in the winter season for the home varsity and now JV basketball games. as well as the home varsity hockey games. So I also want to thank the basketball coaches, the Dempseys and Mr. Doyle, and the hockey coaches, Joey Scapitulo and staff. Everybody has been so welcoming to me and the girls, and so accommodating and helpful and friendly, and just made it such a great time for all of us, so thank you guys. So this year, I believe, is the first year we've ever had a JV cheerleading team, at least since I worked here at Northeast. So we had so many young women who tried out and wanted to be a part of it that we felt it was in everybody's best interest to expand the program. So we had a total of 38 young ladies on the whole squad, and about 20 of them were on the JV team. So a lot of these young ladies were coming in with little to no cheerleading experience at all, and they gave it their all, and they really came to learn and to support one another. And the varsity team has set a stellar example with their conduct and their leadership and showing these younger girls the way. And so I've seen nothing but great progress from this team, and I'm very proud of all of you. So we'd like to start with a few awards for our JV girls, and we're just calling this a Coach's Award for the JV girls. So I have 3 young women who, again, like I said, are new to the cheering world and were ready to do whatever needed to be done in order to prepare, stepping up to the plate. You know, it's nerve-wracking for them when it's game time for the first time and they have to loudly and boldly call cheers and, you know, get the crowd enthusiastic at the game, and these young ladies did a fantastic job with that, and they were always willing to lend a helping hand to each other and to me. If somebody was out, one of these young ladies was always the first person to step up and make it happen and help. So sophomore Isabella Andrade, if you could come up. Also sophomore Julie Borges. And junior Emily De Lima. We'll see. All right, moving on to our varsity squad. Again, coming back to coach after so much time off, I really leaned on these young ladies for support and guidance, kind of getting everything on track here with this program. So we'd like to recognize a few young ladies on the varsity squad. This young lady in particular has been like our right-hand woman, always willing to help, to answer questions, to do things that need to be done. Junior Cameron Berridge. Our second varsity award goes to a senior student, and this young lady knocked it out of the park with our fundraising this year, went far above and beyond, and was very generous with her donations, and her family and friends were very generous with their donations to help support our program. She always has a wonderful attitude, brings a sense of calm and peace, and happiness and friendliness to our team, and we love having her. Anne McGonigal, come on up. And finally, we have some awards to some young women on the team who have had stellar leadership from beginning to end, are very organized, always willing to help. I know I've said that many times, but it's true, and have organized stuff off campus, like poster making activities for everybody, community building. They're in touch with everybody on the team, making sure everybody's aware of what's going on, make sure everybody knows all of our updates. They take their duties very seriously as role models for the younger members of the team, and they carry themselves with class and dignity and poise, at the games and off. So we would like to recognize our 3 senior captains. Captain Elizabeth Turner, who may not be here, I know she was not feeling well, but Elizabeth Turner, Captain Carly Marchand, and Captain Letitia Roca. In closing, thank you everyone for joining us this evening, especially the families and friends of these girls. Again, we couldn't do it without your support. And I would now like to introduce Captain, looking at your last name, Brian Capistran for the boys hockey team. Thank you.
If George goes up, can I hand you this so I can go take a picture? George goes up.
Or do you want to just give him the camera and I can take a picture?
You can choose your one.
Oh, the same quality?
Yeah. It's probably better actually. Well, depending on what your settings are.
Hello everybody, how you doing?
Hey, Jim.
I'd like to first off start by thanking Danielle Martin. Is she even here? Hi Danielle. She is a lifesaver. She loves all of you guys. She is the best. Thank you so much. You make our lives easy, knowing that you're there. You're like a little binky. Thank you. And I'd also like to thank Amy, Miss Rooney, and all the cheerleaders. As she said, you guys were awesome, cheering us. Most of our home games, almost all of them. It was awesome to hear you guys scream and support your fellow classmates. Sportsmanship, I'm going to give out three awards for sportsmanship. Recognizes the player who demonstrates exceptional fairness, respect, and integrity on and off the ice. It's not about the best player necessarily, but about upholding the spirit of the game, showing respect to teammates, opponents, and officials, and maintaining a positive attitude, even in the face of adversity. The 4 players are Dak Saban, Brady Aiello, Shane Lynch, and Aiden Exum. Please come up.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Brian Capistran. I'm the varsity head coach of the hockey program here at Northeast Regional. First and foremost, on behalf of the entire Northeast varsity hockey team, I want to extend a huge thank you to our school administrators, co-chairs, our trainer Danielle, Northeast cheerleaders, for their unwavering support throughout the season. The dedication to our program and all Northeast athletes does not go unnoticed. We truly appreciate everything you do to help us to succeed. To our students, parents, and fans, you are the backbone of this team. Your energy in the stands, your commitment on the road, and your constant encouragement means the world to us. Whether we were celebrating a big win or battling through a tough loss, your support never wavered, and for that, I'm grateful. This season was one to be proud of. We finished with a strong 13-7-0 record in the regular season and made a solid playoff run. We started by defeating Martha's Vineyard in a hard-fought 2-1 victory in the first round of the state championship tournament, showing the resilience and determination that defined this team. Though our journey ended in the second round with a 4-1 loss, there is no doubt our future of this team is bright. To every player on this team, thank you for your dedication, your heart, your commitment to the Northeast Hockey. This season was special, and because of all of you, let's build on this, get better, and come back even stronger next year. Our first award is for an up-and-coming defenseman, someone who has already shown that he will be a force on this team for years to come. His physical style of play, willingness to learn, the ability to be coached, make him a key piece of our future. This award goes to Jack Cuddy. Our second award recognizes a player whose work ethic and effort never went unnoticed. Whether on the ice or off, injured or not, he was always there for his teammates, giving everything he had to this team. He represents what it means to be a true team player. The Hard Work and Effort Award goes to Brian Curtis.
That's fine. If you want, just
The final, third award is for offensive excellence, going to a player who has left his mark in Northeast hockey history. Over his 4-year varsity career, he put up an incredible 114 points. Outstanding achievement that reflects his skill, determination, and impact on this program. Because of this feat, his name will be added to the banner in the gymnasium, where it will hang for eternity. The Most Offensive Player Award goes to George McKinley.
Where is he? I know, right?
At this time, I'd like to invite up
Offensive player.
Good evening, everybody. My name is Bruce Rich, and I'm the head wrestling coach. I've got to say that I've been coaching wrestling for 45 years, and we had some pretty good runs at some other schools, but I've got to say I've never had so much fun coaching wrestling as this year with these guys. They were awesome. They were awesome. I'd like to thank Coach Ayers and our administration for all their support. I'd also like to thank Danielle for all you do. Spend a lot of time down here at our practices. Thank you. I'd also like to thank my assistant coaches, Luke Alex, Justin Fitzgerald, and Dylan Gallagher. Thanks, guys. Great job. Our first award goes to an outstanding sophomore. This year he had 38 wins and reached 100 wins for his career. He placed third in the Wayland Tournament, third in the Chelmsford Invitational, and third in the North Sectionals. Okay, he was also the vocational state champion. The outstanding boy wrestler for this season goes to Jackson Cody. Our next award goes to a junior that came on strong at the end of the season last year. He was unseeded going into the sectional tournament, but he had a great tournament and placed fourth and qualified for the states. This award goes to Alex Fulber. Congratulations. Our next award goes to a junior that missed all of last year because of an injury. He worked hard in the off-season and had a winning record this year. This award goes to Nick Curcio. This next award goes to a senior that was injured much of the season, but he showed up to practice every day and he mentored younger wrestlers. He's a great sport, okay, and he came on strong at the end as well. And I want to congratulate Leo Schools. Would Erica Rodriguez come up here, please? Erica's a senior, as many of you know, and she was our manager for 3 years. And this year, halfway through the season, she decided she was going to wrestle.
and she did an unbelievable job. She went to the girls' vocational state tournament and placed third and won her first match there. And as you can see, she's a lot of fun. Erica, fantastic job. Congratulations. I'm going to turn the mic over to Coach Gallix now. He's got a couple more awards to give out.
Thank you, Coach Rich. This is the fourth year that that Northeast has had a girls program as well with the boys, even though we're co-ed. And we've had a really great run. I want to thank Coach Harris, Coach Rich, all the parents for allowing us to be able to do this as well. So I just have a few things that I want to say. So as a team, they did an amazing job. Northeast had 5 female wrestlers this year, and the team accomplished some amazing things. Finishing third at the very first ever female vocational state tournament, 5th at the MIAA Division II state tournament, and 10th at both the MIAA and the New England tournament this year, respectively. We were also 1-0 on the season, defeating Salem High at a dual meet over one weekend. I'm extremely proud of how hard all of you have worked and how much effort you've put into the season. And I want to give you all a quick round of applause. Shelby Gallix, Cassidy Robinson, Harley, Billy Bucky, and Erica Rodriguez. We have 3 awards to give out. Our first award goes to Millie Buggy, who decided to give wrestling a go after competing at jiu-jitsu for the last several years. Millie made a smooth transition to our mat and helped the boys team win several matches with some clutch head throws and pins. Millie finished the season 10-5 overall, placing 3rd at the Brandon Grant Invitational and 1st at the Massachusetts Vocational States. Millie's confidence has been infectious to the other girls on the team and embodies the spirit of wrestling. I'm proud to present Millie Buggy the Female Wrestling Spirit Coaches Award. Our next wrestler started the season. I'm extremely excited for the opportunity to wrestle. She would often bug me to no end to show her moves and never wanted to leave the mat, even when she was injured. My proudest moment for this wrestler came when she defeated an opponent she had lost to earlier in the year at the Division II State Consolation Semifinals match, and then beat the wrestler who beat her the day before, placing 3rd at states. The following week, she won 2 matches, missing out on placing by 1 match. We call that the blood round. She ended up finishing with a 12-7 record against females, placing 2nd at the Phil Tomkill Holiday Tournament, 3rd at the Brandon Grant Invitational, and 2nd at the Massachusetts Vocational State Tournament, and 3rd at Division II States. Our most improved wrestling award for females goes to Cassidy Robinson. I apologize in advance for how long this will be for our final award, and I may get a little emotional. This award goes to the wrestler who has set the bar for female wrestling at Northeast extremely high. She's the most decorated wrestler ever at Northeast, having won back-to-back divisional and all-state titles, and completing her goal of being a New England champion this year, after falling short last year. Starting wrestling when she was in the 3rd grade, after sitting outside her brother's wrestling practices, and has come so far in just a short amount of time, compiling an overall record of over 70 wins in 4 years against boys and girls, and winning over 50 matches the last 2 years, with only 4 losses, and 3 of those being against boys. Being able to be in this wrestler's corner has been one of the highlights of my career as a coach and a father. I will miss your arguments and your funny little quips to tell me to shut up in the middle of a match and to calm down. You not only made me a great, proud coach, but an even prouder father. The wrestler at Northeast Bishop Fenwick, showing them how hard being humble and how hard to work. And I and all of us know you will be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to, and you're excited for the next chapter in your journey. The Female Outstanding Wrestler Award goes to Shelby Gallix. At this time, I'd like to introduce our indoor track coach, Ms. Erin Henry.
Can I get the boys hockey team over here? Please.
Hi everyone, how are you guys doing? Good. All right. So I just want to start off with, I want to extend my gratitude to my assistant coach, Coach Seligman, for being an amazing partner throughout the season. We are fortunate enough to have your support, and a big thanks to Coach Shears and Danielle from the athletic department. So this indoor track season was an interesting one. We've had a lot of great memories, and we definitely faced some challenges. For an example, our late track meets, they were at 7:30 at night in the Reggie Lewis Center in Boston. And the kids were great, they were respectful, they hung out in my classroom for a couple hours, and I really appreciate how great everyone was for that time. And I want to thank the parents as well for allowing their kids to have the long nights and, you know, the early wake-up calls. I know it was tough on everyone. And thank you to all the athletes who persevered through these challenges. And a special thanks to my captains for their outstanding leadership in serving as role models to the underclassmen. I want to start off by just saying a couple PRs. So for our PRs at the league meet, we had Mackenzie, who got a PR in the 55 at the time of 7.3, and he was 8th place overall in the 55 meters. Sophomore Jeremy in the 55, who also PR'd at the 7.47. Captain Senior Colin DiCarlo in the 300 meters, he had a time of 41.64. Captain Reese in the 1 mile with 5 minutes and 42 seconds. And Senior Captain Wilder in the 1 mile with 5 minutes and 53 seconds. Sophomore Corey Simmons in the high jump with a jump of 5.4. And in the 600 meter with a time of 1 minute and 38 seconds. And lastly, to sophomore Ashley with, in the 300 meters, a time of 51 seconds. Lastly, in the boys 4x4, they had a PR of 3 minutes and 54 seconds. seconds, and that includes Gabe Sock, Corey Simmons, Wilder, and Colin DiCarlo. So congratulations, everyone. This year, I'm giving out 4 awards, and those 4 awards are going to my 4 captains. Wilder, Reese, Brianna, and Colin, please come on up. Thank you much. Thank you very much, everyone, and I look forward to the spring season. Enjoy dinner.
Hello guys, hold on. I know you're all excited to eat. Hold on, please. Sit down, please. Thank you. Please sit down. We're not concluded yet. I guess the excitement is infectious. Please sit down. We have another speaker, please. Please sit down. Ms. Toomey.
I'll keep this brief because I know you guys want to eat. But I just want to say congratulations to all the students and their parents. You are a testament to the positivity of our Northeast community. For those of you who don't know me, I am Ms. Toomey. I am a social emotional learning counselor here, and I just want to take the time to invite you to another event that we're having at the end of March. March 26th from 6 to 8, we are bringing in Dr. Randy Schuster from Mass General Hospital, and she is an expert in teen and substance. Not only do we prepare our students for their vocation, we want to prepare our students for a healthy lifestyle. We want to be proactive, we want them to be informed decision makers in the area of substance. So we invite you, parents and your students, to come on March 26th to listen to Dr. Schuster so that we can just support our children in their future. If you come, students, or your parents come, you get a free homework pass. I don't know if that'll get you to come. But there is more information on Parent Square. I hope you can make it. Thank you.
So guys, I know you're in a hurry. I want to thank everyone for coming. If you look around in this cafeteria, there's probably around 250 people here celebrating our winter sports athletes. Spring sports begin on Monday, March 17th. On Wednesday, March 19th, we will have our spring parent meeting. Anyone who's going to participate in spring sports, the parents are urged to attend. Again, with pride, I exclaim everything, the success of our athletes. I appreciate the support from all our parents. And for our senior athletes who are moving on, thank you, congratulations. Hey guys, it's great to be here. Enjoy, thank you, good night.